Alright, welcome back. So today's session we're going to look at how to introduce hive into our application. Okay, we are currently using a normal list here. Then we are adding and deleting. Okay, so we're going to replace our normal list here with a local storage. Why we are going to do so it is because whenever the app gets refreshed or close and open with the list, every data we have will be gone. Okay, so it shouldn't be that case. So with the local storage, every data we have will be stored locally on our device, so that when we come back to it, we have access to that data. Okay, so before that, let's complete some portion of our UI. So we have this card here and the dialog here. We are going to complete it by adding some button to it. We've made it in a way that when you click outside, it just add to it. So let's come back to dialog. Okay, down here inside the floating action button. Okay, so the on press we have dialog here, so we're going to change that to alert dialog. Okay, so the alert dialog has a title. Okay, so you call title. Okay, I'm going to say test. So I'm going to copy this one. Okay, I'm moving this one here. So as our title, then what is the next property? Okay, so we have our, I think we should have content here. Content, then we'll be using actions here. So we should change this one to content. Then we will come down to the content of the content. So this line, then we're going to add action. So actions. So the actions, you're going to have two buttons, one to cancel and one to save our work. Okay, so you're going to say icon button or text button. So let me use text button. Okay, on press here, then the child is going to be a text. Okay, so we're going to say cancel. Okay, const. Let's copy, repaste. We've not pasted. So copy and paste here. Let's convert this one to save. Okay, so now we have two buttons. Let's first comment this. Okay, so save this and have a look at the new changes. Okay, so this is what we are having now. So we have the cancel and the save. Alright, so with the cancel, we are going to say navigator dot up context dot for. Okay, alright, then with the save, this is I've done this under save, so we should be at the cancel. Then for the sieve, we are going to have this method here listed. Okay, we have this method inside here to add our to do. Okay, then let's come to dispose of our to do controller. Okay, this controller, let's dispose it. So I'm going to call dispose. Okay, then I'm going to call tax controller dot dispose. Okay. Alright, so after we save our tax, we should also clear the controller. Okay, so after it is saved, we should clear the controller. So tax controller dot clear. Okay, so that the field will be empty when you return to it again. So let me show you how what is happening at the moment. So now when you come here and type let's say, so now this one is code for an hour. I save this one, then as you save and pop actually. Okay, so now I have saved this one. Let me come back. Oh, have I not saved this code? Okay. So now I save this one. Okay, we come back and we are still having code for an hour here. So that is what we want to get rid of. Okay, so we are going to introduce this one. Then okay, so it should pop as well after it is done saving. So let's copy this one and paste here. Okay, so there's one thing to do. Okay, we should avoid clicking outside to pop. So dismissible. Let me see. That one should be for the dialog. Dismissible. So barra dismissible is false. Okay. We have that one done. Okay, so now let's check again. We can drag this to delete. Okay, so let's add code for an hour. Okay, so we have code for an hour here. So when we come back, we don't have the field populated again. It is now empty. Okay, so you can cancel and go back. Alright, so we are done with the changes. So now what you are going to do is convert instead of tags like the normal list here, we're going to use a local storage device. And to do that, you are going to add two packages, that is hive and hive flutter. Okay, so I'm going to add hive, then should I use any hive flutter? I know hive flutter should be 1.1.0. So all of hive, that's 2 points. Okay, 2.2.3. Okay, so then pub gets. So once pub get is done, we come to our the main file. Okay, so pub get is done now. So in our main file, we're going to initialize pub, hive. So we're going to make this future void. Okay, so this can be async. Alright, so we are going to initialize hive before the app gets run. Okay, before this. So here we have to ensure every initialization is done. So we're going to call this flutter binding.ensure initialize. Okay, to ensure that every initialization within here is done. So we are going to await hive to initialize flutter, hive flutter. Okay, so hive dot. So let's import hive from I need hive from flutter. So let me come here. So import brush. So I'm going to import package hive flutter. Okay. So hive dot init flutter. Okay. So once we've initialized the hive in our project, we have to open a box like a container where we want to store everything that we're doing. Okay, you can open as much as you want based on your preference. So we have open box, this 0 open box. I'll go for open box. Then the name of your storage, or like the name of the directory that you are creating for your tags. So I'm going to say tags. Okay, so we are done with initializing hive in our project. So now we have hive in our project. Let's explicitly define our type. So we'll be saving strings. Okay, so now we are done here. Let's restart to make sure everything is working. Okay, so we have our app working. It's been restarted and no problem. So we come here. Okay, inside our to-do UI, then I'm going to create an instance of the box that we open. So I'm going to say to-dos from hive to-dos from hive is equal to. So you're going to go for hive. So hive, let's select the second one, dot box. So you are referencing the box that you created, and make sure the name matches what they use in opening. Okay, what they used in opening. Okay, so Once you are done with this one, so now you can have access to data inside the box or stored locally. Okay, so let's come to we can do that. We can continue inside the board, but not everything here is listening to this particular list. Okay, so to avoid unnecessary rebuild, we will come to the list view builder where we are actually listening. Okay, so we come here, then we are going to not this one, sorry. Here, let's get rid of this. Okay, so we are going to wrap this widget with a value listenable builder. Okay, so let's wrap here. Okay, then come to here. So we are just putting everything inside. Oh, I've done the wrong thing, right? This not where I should do this. So I should come here and wrap with the widgets first. Okay, so I'll wrap with the widgets and call I think I should wrap with the builder. That will be a bit easier. So I'll wrap with the builder. Okay, so now I'll just change this builder to value listenable builder. Then the context, the builder, we have 3 properties. Okay, then value. Okay, a value. So it also takes the listenable. So value listenable. We are going to pass our to-dos. So like what should we listen to? What should we be listening to? So it has this property listenable. So this value listenable should be listening to the items within the list or changes within the local storage. Okay, so it will building this one, only this part of the UI, not the whole thing, whenever there is a change. Okay, so now we have let me format it. Okay, so we have this thing now. So what can we do now? Let's see what is here. Okay, so if we need this one rather, so value or box, let me say box, then we don't need this one. Okay. So now, so this is our box of items containing our items, whatever we're doing. So now we can start reading them, or to maintain whatever we have here, we're going to reassign the to-do that we have here. Okay, reassign the to-do that I've created here, okay, to the box. So inside the border of the listenable, I'm going to say to-dos is equal to box dot values. Okay, it's an iterable. So because of that, you are going to say list dots from. Okay, so I'm going to replace this here. Okay, so you are obtaining the iterable items from this value to this one. Okay, so it's going to be strange. Okay, so to avoid making a lot of changes here, so we are now assigning our to-dos to the values here, then they are continuous, so everything will be normal as it is. save these changes. Okay, so now let's come back here. So back here, initially we are adding to this one, the variable to do here, but at the moment we are using the local storage, and this is feeding on this one, so we can't be adding to this one while this is feeding on this. So we should be adding and deleting from here. Okay, so we are going to make changes to these two methods. So here we are going to call to do's from hive dot add, then to do's from hive. But for the hive, there's no remove at, we have delete at. Okay, so we delete at particular index. So now I think we are good to go. Let me see the code. And let's see what we get. So now we open our field here. So let's say go have church cleaning. Okay, so we save this. Are we getting any error? Okay, you're not seeing anything here. What could be the problem? Let me see. What could be happening? So because of the list number, so I think you can ignore that. Now let's look at what is happening. So to do this from this. Okay. Let me do a hot restart and see if there's a problem somewhere. Okay, so it's actually adding, but since you are not reading from it, so let's check this method here. So let's print probably I am getting the items from the box here. So let me do this and see. So to this one, so let me say go, since we are having problems somewhere, how to get it done well. So let's print what is happening so that we can see what is going on. So print and print this here. It's there. So print to this. Okay. So let's save and see. Nothing seems happening here. So I think I should take time and read the code myself. So we have this here. Okay, we are listening to this. We come to the folder. Okay, so we are within the folder. So we have the list. Oh, okay. No, I don't think that is also right. Since the item is being updated here, this is going to be empty. Okay, so it is still going to be empty. So let me try this. Bring this one here. Say to-dos from hive. Okay, so this is actually preventing the reboot. We got the if statement here, the ternary operator here. So because I'm updating the value here, it is always going to be empty. Okay, so to do that, you have to move this thing inside here. Okay, so let's go back. Come back here. Okay, come back to where we were here. Okay, so I'm going to move this ternary operator inside. Okay, inside here. Okay, so this one should work. So this one should work fine. Okay, so we have our item still available. Let's delete. Okay, delete is working. this is so we have connected our local storage to our flutter application. We are able to create and delete it. So I'll leave to you to update this. So we are doing three things at the moment. We are creating, deleting, and reading. So I'll leave you to work on the updates. So we'll meet in our next section. Do all to subscribe if this video has helped you. Like and also share. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. And thank you for all the support. We will meet again in another video.